because the lane sometimes can be a little bit tough to guarantee, but he has a CK who has, you know, who's one of the best laners in general, so I feel like that's the case always for the ODs, right? So around like the level 4 hits, and then that's when he's usually able to take advantage of a lot of these melee mids. But I think most of the time the melee mids, first few levels, they do come out quite a bit ahead.
Bottom lane, MieRo.
The Ghost.
He just gets run down by the two of them. Seleri getting the power of the Ghost there from the jungle.
No hesitation. They saw Antares leave the lane for just a quick second. They make that aggro move. Hey, CK, this hero is very scary. He's able to get off to a good start like this. Very difficult to pressure him.
I mean, it is a lane here. Top lane. tOfu. They're going to lose him. I mean, Ace should be fine. Both safe lanes getting involved in a bit of positive action for each side of the map.
Usually you do see the 1-1-1 skill build, but that just says a lot about how he feels about this lane, that he's just going to be able to sit here.
Overall, though, incredibly even on the CS right now across the board. Top lane, getting a good shot back here to push Solo back towards the two of them. Should manage to finish him off. A couple more quills from Ace. They got him. tOfu takes him down. Ramzes indeed fights the trade. A few tower hits coming in onto Ace as well. Means that Ramzes might just be able to clean up the two of them. He's got the stick charges.
Should have him.
Spray stacks are adding up, but Ramzes is able to fight through them, take him down. Double kill for the safe lane Weaver.
Got a nice connection with the swarm there onto them. Very good versus the Bristleback early on. Yeah, and every single time too, it's like when these heroes, when the 5 position dies, he just brings a full Falcon Blade out of Ramzes. So this lane for the Weaver, pretty damn good.
Very hard to bully him out of it now.
Bottom, aggression, MieRo.
If they can chase him down under the tower. It's getting close to the tier 1 with dyrachyo and Seleri. They don't care. They'll still take him out.
That's through the chainmail, the ring of protection and everything too. He's trying to get this little bit to protect himself. It really is. But yeah, and there's not really anything a hero like Skywrath can actually do to prevent this. You don't have a stun or anything like that. You have this kind of meaningless slow in particular right now.
They're bringing Solo over.
They're bringing Solo. This is a good move.
Very much necessary. Gaimin Gladiators is getting a little bit too much out of this bottom lane. Solo, he turns up to help try and shut it down. As they should, slowly but surely, find the CK. There's 9 Pandas. They'll look to do their best here to rectify the situation down bottom.
And he's getting really good levels since he's completely isolated top with the tree moving around. The Ramzes, top of these cores.
Yeah, and
early javelin.
We'll see how active he is indeed, because of course he's got these other 2 cores that are going to end up being rather greedy. You know, kiyotaka, of course, going the Midas route as the OD. Talking about kiyotaka, he's getting gone up on the mid lane. tOfu is able to block off his escape. As the TP's coming in from 9 Pandas, not quite quickly enough to be able to do anything in return and save kiyotakas. He goes down. Bottom lane. This time around they won't be successful. MieRo able to step back.
My concern really for 9 Pandas is when the group up starts to hit, right? Because they've gone for a pretty greedy route with these triple cores. So when the push starts hitting, who's going to be the one to stop them? And Solo, pretty much soloed by Seleri there in the Chen.
Yeah, tOfu offering up a little bit with a nicely angled dead shot, but indeed Seleri making a lot of work happen here.
He's level 6.
I mean, he's 3-0-1, been completely crushing it on this Chen performance so far. This bottom area of the map, I don't know if you want to go down here as 9 Pandas. This Chen, he's going to handle you.
The tempo they can set with these type of early levels, taking towers and stuff like that. 9 Pandas, they really don't have deep push at all. They have no way to clear creep waves or anything. They have to fight for it.
I mean, they're just storming across the map here. Gaimin Gladiators, they head back over towards the mid. They've got the combo set up on towards kiyotaka. Boat comes crashing in onto him and Solo. They take kiyotaka out again. Solo's going to fall. The torrent catches him. I mean, there's only so much Antares can do. He better start running himself. Gets hit by a huge Thightbringer down to half his HP.
There's a dead shot. tOfu can't line it up, though.
Still, these couple of kills starting to bump up the lead now for Gaimin Gladiators. I mean, I guess you always expect some sort of struggle when you're playing the hero that got first picked in the draft, right?
True.
Gaimin Gladiators, they had the whole draft to approach that. See bottom, dyrachyo. He's able to finish this one off.
Should be able to.
The Seleri helping out there with the drag back of the Wild Wing Ripper, continuing to go beyond and above here with this Chen performance.
They're hitting every single timing perfectly. I think Effie was saying on panel, it's like what? Around like the 16 to 17 minutes is when we've been seeing Aghanim, Shard, Arcane's Vanguard. Ace is set perfectly up for this.
Top lane.
Ramzes
and actually get the stun on him. The silence as well has come in, but he has got the backup. Solo leads forward over towards dyrachyo. dyrachyo's going to get healed, but not enough. They take down the CK.
And they'll be able to get the Wisdom Rune off of that kill too. Pretty huge. Very needed.
The dead shot once again. I mean, tOfu every single time pushing them perfectly away from any of his cores that start to be close to feeling any sort of pressure. tOfu with the save.
The rest of gaming's coming over. Kiyotaka. Quinn, he's got the X on him.
And dyrachyo, he's just coming in with the wraparound as well. He's ready to fight. He's looking for them to get the setup on the kiyotaka, and they will. The silence is there into the rift. Easy kill to be found once again here for Gladiators.
0, 3, and 0 for the last pick OD so far. They have his number completely. Still so slowed down. MieRo, again, he's still bottom. He's still just tied with the Chen, tied with the supports on Seven Gaming.
Now Ramses getting his full offensive finish first. The Mion is done.
Oh.
They're not going to be turning any of the fights right now. They've just got to try and hope that they can stall and make this lineup work out in the long run.
How can they stall, though, with almost no way to defend these towers early on? Antares, he's getting surrounded.
Rest in peace.
Goodbye, my friend.
Many pieces.
And now this tower also, they've got the tree armor at least to delay for a little bit, but the Chen's up here, mid.
tOfu, he's got his ASOS done. He's looking for the setup, gets the dead shot pushback. Solo had to drop the ult to try and hold back tOfu. Another toy does get kiyotaka out of the combo. They'll settle for Solo. tOfu and Ace running him down. Ags is there.
Kiyotaka.
Finish him, and dyrachyo, he's actually found kiyotaka over the tier 2. Sweeps over from their side of the map, takes out the OD. It's getting pretty messy, this one, folks.
It is super messy. I mean, Ramses is already getting to the point of cutting waves. He's like, I cut mid wave so you guys can't take the tower, but I couldn't get the whole wave. You can see they have no way to stop pushes. They have
to run.
OD push.
They have to just let their towers fall, because there's nothing they can do on the defensive, and nothing they can do on the offensive. I mean, nothing they could do at all right now. 12k behind. Combo setups here from Quinn. It comes with the ancient seal. That doesn't matter. Still get the drag back in time.
tOfu got Ramses.
He did.
He found him. He kept chasing him. Oh boy, I mean this
is one of the rougher ones we've seen on out here on the main stage of the Road to International playoffs.
And the timing is
I don't know what they do on 9 Pandas at this point.
I mean, you gotta wait for get Radiance on MieRo and then look to fight, but the game might just end before that.
I think it might end very, very shortly. As they get their drag back onto kiyotaka, dying under the tier 4s. They're just 18 minutes in.
A beatdown. This is what they wanted with the Chen, and everything is working for them.
I mean, that's the thing. If you're 9 Pandas, what are you saying has got to go in the next game? Are you taking out a Chen? are you considering that sort of ban against Seleri? Because he did help crush that early game.
You've got a whole lot of things to fix, I believe.
Yep.
Going into that next game. This one, what do they do?
Well,
Radiance is done. All right.
It's done.
They got to try right now.
This feels like my pops, you know. You're losing the base, but you're offlane Wraith King's like, I've got my Radiance. It's rough.
Ramses, caught by the stun.
I mean, he's got his Radiance, but he
just died in a second. And died in another second.
All right.
All right, we're on to the next one.
Well, this was a quick one. Pre-20 minutes by looks, but 19 minutes in, Ramses gets dragged back into the torrent. I think they might want to end the pain, and they will. GG, it's called. 19 minutes and a half in Gaimin Gladiators. Wow. Well,
yeah.
Well, okay.
All right, be careful how greedy you go, I guess.
They won't be doing this again.
No. I mean, 3 independent cores, no way to defend towers whatsoever. And then those lanes, I mean, Seleri, you have to give him a lot of the credit in this one.
Coming in on the Chen.
The Chen just actually took over in seconds. He won bottom, goes mid, takes towers, and things just got out of control. Pre-10 minutes, it felt like.
They have to do something completely different. They cannot do this again. They cannot, at least not against Gaimin Gladiators.
Not against
Gaimin Gladiators as a team, you know, with the success they've had. Yeah, they've seen teams try and do this before, try and outgreed them. They'll just run you over when they're ready and able to play this sort of lineup. Seleri 3-0-10 on his Chen.
Impeccable.
And just the way they were so in tune with themselves, something that we've seen so many times for Gaimin Gladiators throughout the season. And the fact that dyrachyo turning up these fights 12 minutes in, he's in the enemy's jungle. Not a lot of armor on 9 Pandas, 2 heroes, right? So if the opportunity arises for dyrachyo to pop that metamorphosis and chase them down, there could definitely be early kill potential if we don't see 9 Pandas.
I mean, Antares might just be ahead. Okay, he's got the TP.
All right.
Should be all right.
He'll be okay.
But look, immediately, they have to be very careful of their positioning because they didn't take advantage of level 1.
Quinn.
Solo kill.
I mean,
he just quickly TP's back. He's going to be back out there quick. Look at, he's missing a lot.
They won't die themselves.
They're trying to keep the aggro up, popping the glyph as well too.
And they still go for this.
Solo is making the move down, so it's very similar last time.
Coming in.
Here they come.
They should get dyrachyo here. The Inkswell setup comes in.
They do.
They'll take him down. See if tOfu can help find anything in return. Gets the dead shot over towards Antares. But Solo and MieRo, they'll turn towards tOfu, ready to continue the dive. Fairy Fire from Antares keeps him alive for now. Stick charges from tOfu. Won't save him. He still ticks out.
Wait, Quinn's here.
He turns up.
Okay. Does get a cleanup kill. Won't be able to find more. He's just free farming in the lane. Doom getting slowed down a little bit there. They do push forward and get it.
I mean, we'll see if they can continue from that. I mean, as you mentioned in the last game, we also had that similar movement from Solo. He got the kill. They got that successful move, but everything went downhill from there. Top.
Ace.
They'll be able to punish Ace by the looks of it. The two of them.
Nice kill.
Solo back towards the top lane.
Great moves. Establishing these lanes. Yeah, they can constantly go for those aggressive plays onto dyrachyo, as you're seeing. You're gonna be able to see that all the time. Seleri might actually put like, I mean, probably gonna get that point in Sunray at level 4.
So
grab on me. He's already level 6.
Against this level 4 Spirit Breaker. They've got the silence. Is kiyotaka able to charge out? Gets it off, but he doesn't get any distance as Quinn takes him out once again. Gladiators will probably catch that. Got to be aware that 9Pandas have that sort of setup for the information.
Up top again, the DD.
They're going on ace. They'll get him again.
Nicely done.
Good early kills here for Ramzes to get involved in and making sure that this Bristle does not quickly get out of control. CS is still very good for ace, but...
And Antares will be able to claim his Wisdom Rune. Much closer, of course, as we said in that last game. But this mid is definitely...
But Quinn...
This is going to be one of those concerns. How much Quinn is going to be able to do?
They're going to set up with the hold of the ultimate into the silence and the trample. And they've got him once again. It just takes the +1 here for Quinn. tOfu joining forces with him once more to take down kiyotaka.
I'm actually seeing Quinn about to walk in.
Over.
He's going to take the stacks. Oh, and that's a juicy one.
And they can't do anything about it.
Even
if they try and go for him, A, he's too tanky. B, he's got a haste rune in the bottle. If anyone started to threaten them, they don't even get the chance to. Immediately takes them out.
He says, thank you very much.
Top lane.
Back in one more top.
Oh, actually moving over towards the mid here with his charge for kiyotaka on towards ace. This time the dead shot, tOfu. Excellently aimed. It doesn't matter. Ramzes still able to step back in, finish ace off. More kills for Ramzes. You know, at the least they're
taking
ace.
The stack. Another one.
They certainly are. Antares will try and see what he can do here from the side, but Quinn, he's got this haste rune. He's easily out of there.
They got a charge.
They're going to, by the looks of it, sell for Seleri. They have the charge forward onto the Phoenix. This will allow Quinn to continue to create the distance.
Oh, they missed the stroke.
I mean, they've got to still get him, surely. They will. Blood grenades are out. It's a bit sloppy, but the kill's a kill.
But they lost all of their stacks. They have 2 big creeps left, but they pretty much lost absolutely everything. At the least, though, Ramzes, he's getting enabled by kills, right?
Yes.
So, level 6 on Seleri. This egg, as we said, it's devastating for a hero like Sven early on. I mean, all throughout the game, of course. And they seem to know exactly where he is. tOfu, can he get the angle?
Oh, smoke dispels.
They see him.
Ramzes, he's not aware.
He's in trouble.
And there's going to be no chance of getting over to help out, surely. There's a TP coming in.
Way too much damage.
You can't stop this from happening.
Quinn is a real problem with the start that he's been given. He is absolutely massive. Get natural farm, so a lot harder to always hunt dyrachyo when this type of game state is happening. And they have ways to defend towers. They still have egg.
kiyotaka his way down here, but they're ready to fight. Gaimin Gladiators, they've got the 4 of them. Quinn, he's ready to start things off, go straight over towards MieRo. They'll turn with the ult. They've got the soulbind out, and the 2 of them silence as well. Double doom will be there.
But is it gonna be
Quinn's perfectly fine. The supernova out, they can't hit the egg. They've got to run. They've got to split here, 9Pandas. kiyotaka, he doesn't make it away. dyrachyo takes him down. MieRo tries for the TP, but Seleri finds him.
And Solo, he's likely gonna get chased too. Quinn's got a charge.
They've got the burn. As Solo, he'll try and run Pigpole as well here. As he's in on top of him, the dead shot comes through. It's 3 kills for Gaimin Gladiators as 9Pandas attempt completely shut down. They're going to attempt to smoke. That's both sides coming in.
Okay, I mean, I feel like that's the best way to get
They want to kill Ace again.
In the game.
You know, so far the game plan has been just kill this Bristle back.
And they should have him again.
They will once more.
But here comes the squad.
Oh, indeed. Here comes the revenge attempt from Gaimin Gladiators as they'll turn up. Antares on the retreat, but Quinn will go forward. But the illusion rune as well still gets holding by the overgrowth.
Quinn's kind of alone.
They get the angle, they get the soulbind out.
Just kidding.
He's still able to stand his ground over the ult. Quinn grabs Ramzes, slams him into the ground. They're having to head back under the tier 2. There's nothing else that 9Pandas can throw back at Gaimin Gladiators.
I believe Seleri's about to have his finish too.
Close.
So they're getting this itemization, not only just versus the Spirit Breaker, but versus the Inkswell as well too, right? It is a pretty damn good solution in a lot of situations.
And then Ramzes stepping up, but he has a lot of backup. There's 9Pandas, they're smoked up, they're ready to go. Soulbind into double doom once again. They're going to try and focus Ace. Ramzes puts the BK straight, goes towards the off the grabs there. Quinn grabs Ramzes and slams him out of the game. They will kill Ace. They've lost the 2 of them, but Quinn is ready to try and clean up more response as he goes for it, takes MieRo down. kiyotaka will manage to escape. I mean, 9Pandas able to get something out of that double doom, getting the 2 kills off the back of it.
Tower's dropping.
They've got to let this one go. Fortification comes out. Ramzes watching from the high ground.
It's pressure on multiple fronts. Look, Quinn and Seleri, they're set up on mid for MieRo while they're pushing bottom.
He just opens up straight away on a MieRo. Goes into the tier 2. The burn of the Sunray bringing MieRo down low. Can he get up to high ground? He can't. tOfu shoots him down.
Gaming's just, they're just punishing the greed. And Ramzes,
he's getting chased down by Ace. The
he's just
BKB's
gone.
not going to save him, dying under his own tier 3.
It's happening again, Owen. They're going to knock on the doors. It's 19 minutes. Quinn, able to get away, but look at bottom. They're forcing the glyph already.
I mean, well, what do you do?
There's a heart on Quinn. Heart blade mill. It's 19 minutes in. They can just probably keep going. 20 seconds still on the Sven. They've got their combo. Can they land the big dooms?
They're going to try.
Instant Yules from Seleri.
And at that point, you have to just back off. They're already in with a grab. They've just caught kiyotaka. He's dead.
48 seconds.
No buyback on him.
They still have Egg at the ready, too. They can't commit into this fight on 9 Pandas. Uh-oh. This Rax.
I mean, whatever happens, they lasted longer than 20 minutes this time.
That's true.
It's something, not a lot.
Meta's back up because he had that arcane rune from earlier. Ace.
I mean, he's ready to dive.
He's killing MieRo at the tier 4. Oh my god. Well, that's the thankful thing.
If you're 9 Pandas, you're like, it's all right, guys. We can only lose one set of racks at this point. We've still got the tier 2s in the other lane, so
I'm sure that's not what they're saying.
Try and hold it out. Maybe see if they can chance a fight around the Roshan, but it's going to already be gone.
It's dead too fast.
And at this point, I don't know if they want to take a fight outside of the base. They might just have to go full retreat here.
They do put vision down. They want to go for this, though. I mean, they see Seleri, they see 3 heroes. They're gonna go for it.
So yeah, in with the opening, charge across as well. 2 tanky heroes. They should have a chance to take it out. Seleri, they've got the overgrowth as well.
Here comes
They'll take the Phoenix down. Put the BKB in the God Strength. Look towards dyrachyo. dyrachyo has sort of summoned himself into a worse situation there. He gets completely surrounded, but he has got the Aegis, so he's happy to sacrifice himself the once. They turn over towards Ace.
Oh my god, Ramzes, careful!
They kill Ace off, but they're left so low. Kiyotaka's out of the game. Ramzes has to run.
Dyrachyo with the Bros under there, keeping Ace up in it. So Ace is going to be the one who gets that slow push going. Dyrachyo, now he's going to make his way over after picking up his Reaver.
They've nearly got the cooldowns back up.
Almost.
Doom's going to be back there in a second. God Strength, BKB, they'll have everything. Overgrowth longer one, still 20 seconds on that.
This is more difficult to set up, though, because they're prepared for it. That last one caught them a little off guard.
There we go. They get double Doom in. They're going to try and take the Bristle down first, but Ace is already out of there. They can't stay on top of him.
They just zoomed out.
They just step back. And
okay.
That's the BKB, that's the God Strength, that's the Soulbind, that's the Doom.
Everything. That is quite some building damage coming out.
And not a lot,
coming from 9 Pandas.
Not a lot at all. Tier 1's still standing in a solid spot. I mean, even in that game 1, did they take a tier 1?
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah, no messing around here in the lower bracket, even with the lead the Gaimin Gladiators have.
Oh, and Sneaky Ward, tOfu actually makes his way up top in the meantime in that crazy cast range. He's actually able to cast it outside of vision. Charge! Instantly stopped from that ward.
Up into the air, the silence is out upon them. They'll turn, they'll get the grab immediately onto MieRo. He's out of the game. Still on him, no buybacks available.
And
they try and get tOfu, they don't even get him. tOfu's still alive. Finally, the charge from kiyotaka comes in to take him down. But they cannot fight here against the remainder of Gaimin Gladiators as Ramzes caught by the nasal goo. Gaimin Gladiators surrounding the Sven. kiyotaka trying to help out with the charge across, but it's Quinn who comes crashing across the 2 of them. Ramzes to fall, 3 dead on Gladiators.
Just such clean plays.
Only 2 on Gladiators.
Only 2 on Gladiators, but
Ace, big charge.
At least get them out of this triangle. MieRo does get hit.
Might have to BKB. Actually able to get the blink off.
Just.
Ace. But looks to still chase. They actually get the dead shot angle onto Ramzes. As he still has popped the God Strength.
Looking to catch them off guard, I guess.
I mean, considering trying to fight, maybe if we get the Silver Edge hit onto Ace, they could open up onto something, but it's going to come to an end. Ramzes can't close the gap. He's going to go in with the jump now.
Instantly Yules.
But no availability for the break, so Ace is perfectly fine.
It's
BKB
a BKB
has to come out from Ramzes, and he has to go full retreat right now.
Oh, it's a disaster.
As 9 Pandas not finding the jump that they were trying for.
Ramzes,
he may still get caught. Ooh. He's got to keep running. The Quills, the goo coming out from Ace. Solo, he attempts for a TP out. Quinn finds him immediately in the trees. Solo's out of the game. Antares gone as well. Both supports down.
Maybe it's just this desperation. Ramzes trying to catch Gaming off guard, but not the case whatsoever. Gaming is absolutely prepared for it. Top racks exposed. Buybacks have to come out.
And they're going for tOfu. It's been a tricky one to find. But Bash is dead, but tOfu
another Yules
with the Yules. Silence the dead shot. Doesn't matter. Ramzes will get the kill.
But the racks.
They've been taken out. Ace dyrachyo on with a full push top.
The 3 tanky beasts with triple Lincolns.
MieRo, he's in, but Was that a doom on an illusion?
It's a doom on an illusion.
It was a doom on an illusion. Supernova's out. They can't hit
it.
This egg. MieRo's out of the game. The base, it's in shambles. The third set of racks taken out. Mega creeps are there for Gaimin Gladiators. They're trying their best to hold on 9 Pandas, but at this point, very little that can be done to give them a chance of turning this one. As the tier 4's under threat, Quinn goes in, takes out Solo. He's out for good. Ramzes tries for the stun, but the Lotus
can't even finish
it. Stunning himself. Quinn comes in with the grab.
GG.
It's all over. GG is called. Gaimin Gladiators today completely crushing 9 Pandas. Both games back-to-back, Fog.
This wasn't even close today.
No.
We had, what, a little bit of an early game kind of stuff that they were getting some trades
A very
stuff from
little
9
bit.
Pandas, but a very little bit. You know, they have... It's a little deceptive, too, because you look and they're like, oh, they're not that behind on gold. But when they're going Midas Octarine and they're still behind on gold, yeah, you can tell Gaimin, they feel super comfortable. An excellent game plan. Everything ended up working out for them. And honestly, Quinn, he was unbelievable this game.
He was.
Start to finish.
You got to watch out for this Primal Beast coming out again from Quinn down the line in this tournament. 5-0-21. Absolutely crushed the mid matchup. And knew exactly what to do. Everything after that point was completely covered. And the fact, in those early moments, sure, they were killing Ace on this Bristleback, but it really didn't seem like that was any sort of issue for Gaimin Gladiators' game plan. They had the stacks prepared. Ace was able to easily catch up on any gold he was losing out on due to these deaths. It just didn't matter at all, those early kills on him.
And the time that you're spending killing Ace, dyrachyo's like, all right, great.
Yep.
I've got all the freedom in the world as a Terrorblade. Weren't able to take advantage of the Grim Doom lane besides that one time that they were able to get dyrachyo. Overall Gaimin today looking way too good, especially when they're able to play these tempo drafts versus the green.
Absolutely. When you see Gaimin playing like this in the lower bracket, you can definitely feel that they're going to be zooming all the way through it and going pretty deep in this tournament, if not just all the way.